Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. And it's a lovely day here in Orlando. It's gonna be in the 70s. And yeah, thank God for waking up this morning. I hope y'all say the same thing too, those of you that woke up and not feeling any aches and pains and nothing like that. Make sure you get up and do your stretches and all that kind of good stuff. Get yourself some tea, some breakfast, those of you that's in the cold, stay warm. And yeah, yep, yesterday was such a blessing, during that wedding ceremony, the couple, they're very happy. It was just one little mishap. The ring fell out of the groom hand, but he picked it up and we continued on. And that's what you do in any kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Anything goes wrong, you don't just quit. You just keep going. You just keep going like the ever ready battery. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about this morning. I woke up with this on my mind because last night I was reading it, and then I got up and I read it again. Guess what? President Donald Trump dismissed, remember Dr. Fauci, during the time of the COVID disaster. That's what I'm calling it, because that was very disastrous. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't even know that this man was still in existence. I didn't or haven't even heard anything about him in such a long time. And to my surprise, there he was. He showed up on a video on YouTube. I was looking at it and I was like, what? Yes, the president of the United States got rid of him. He was highly paid. He had security around the clock. Yes, he did. And to be quite frank, I don't even know if all that information he was giving us about the coronavirus and what we're supposed to do and do, I don't even know if most of that stuff helped. You know? What do y'all think? Because so many lives was lost. So many lives was lost. I'm not saying it's because of him that the lives were lost, but he was giving out a lot of information. And plus, from listening to the video, apparently he wasn't even following instructions himself. So I don't know. Some people allegedly are saying he need to be shipped back to, I believe it's Russia, wherever he's from. I don't know. But he's no longer going to be working for the department. So I have to give the president a thumbs up for that. Seriously, he might not know what he's doing about a lot of stuff, but like I said, the man is smart. He not all that dumb or stupid or insane. He knows what he's doing. Might not be everything, but some of it. And another thing that caught my mind also. Oh my goodness, I have to go searching into my brain right now. Yeah. Um VP Kamala Harris, well, she's not VP anymore, former VP Kamala Harris. I saw a video with her and her husband there in the grocery store shopping. And she's wearing a cap, get dressed casual, not her regular self. I guess that's probably how she dressed at home. But as we all know, or maybe y'all don't know, she lost her home in that California fire that I do believe is still burning, allegedly. And there are a lot of comments about her saying now she knows, now she's seeing how much the price of food is, the eggs, everything is high, sky high. Um, that was just a publicity stunt because, her cabinets are filled with food. Well, I don't know about all of that because from what I heard or what I was reading, her home burnt down. So it's obvious the woman and her husband has to go out there and shop, buy groceries, buy a lot of stuff. Because if their whole house got burned down, everything got burnt, you know. Um, so I don't think that was nice for anyone to even say. And then there was another comment about well, now that she's no longer in that position, they guess she's back to her regular self. She's not black anymore. I don't know. Some people out here are so horrible. Oh my God. They are really, really, really horrible. But that's their opinion. That is their opinion. But just remember the woman and her husband, they have to live too. They have to survive too. They have to go to the grocery store and buy groceries. I'm quite sure they have been doing it while she was the VP at the time. I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure she might have maids or something. I don't know. I never heard of it. But I'm quite sure she'd been into the grocery stores and stuff like that. And she see the prices and stuff like that. And then someone else said now she's going to see how it really feels, how the poor feels. Well, this lady wasn't rich and she didn't have a lot growing up either. So I don't know why someone would say something like that. That is so cruel. But like I said, to each their own. That's how people stay. What can I say? And yeah, a lot of comments came out about Rihanna's baby father, her man, whatever you want to call it, because they are not legally married, allegedly. They're just common law, allegedly. Well, who cares? That's their business. That is their business. And some people, he was on his way going into the court, and the paparazzi was like, rushing up to him and stuff like that. So, he was like, he said it to me in a nice way, like trying to tell him don't try to rush him, he don't want nobody stepping on his toes or whatever, you know. And there's nothing wrong with him saying that, because if people are rushing you with a camera and all this kind of stuff, want to take pictures, ask you all these questions, some people would swing at him and try to hit him. But as you know, he's going through some court case right now, so he don't need to be doing nothing foolish like that for them same paparazzi people to put out there in the news that he tried to attack one of them or something like that. He don't need none of that. So I think it was really wise of him to say what he said in a nice manner and just kept it moving. To those of you that don't um like him or whatever, that's your opinion. Um Everyone deserves um what should I say? Everyone deserves a chance. And when the court case is over, We're going to hear he's guilty or not guilty. So we all just have to wait and see. I know some people don't care about it or whatever, but that's how it goes. That's how it works. You can't just go pinpointing fingers and saying the man is this and the man is that. At least he didn't try to abuse the abuse anyone or nothing like that that I've heard of. So you shouldn't want to cut his head off because of allegedly what they. He did. Um the young man deserves a chance just like anybody out there. So it's all left for the judge, the jurors to make their decision at the end of this case. I don't know how long it's going to take. And then we'll know. But we shouldn't be judging him. We shouldn't be judging him. Seriously. And sometimes, you have friends, you think that you have friends. And then some friends, when they see you move up in life and you don't have much to do with them, they try to target you in any way that they can so they can bring you down to the ground, destroy you. That's what I'm trying to say. So who knows if this is not what is going on in this case, allegedly. I'm just saying. That's my opinion. I don't know. But to those of you out there that get yourself caught up in situations like that, be aware of your friends, family, friends. I say this all the time. You have to be aware of people because people will set you up and you wouldn't even know. And they have the court of law, so they ready to drop the bomb saying you did this and you did that when you're saying you didn't do it. You didn't do it. But that's how people are, family or friend. It could be siblings. It could be your best friend. It could be your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, nieces, cousins, the neighbor. People always try to bring another person down, especially someone that they know that was close to them. They would do that. I don't know the reason why him and this guy aren't close anymore, but that's their business. And if he didn't do what this guy is saying, he's totally wrong to even pull a stunt like that, allegedly. But like I said, the verdict will come out when the case is over. So Riri, just keep your head above water. Prayer that things turn out in a positive way. Also Rocky, ASAP Rocky, you just keep your head up and keep praying, keep praying. There's a God above. There's an almighty above. So just keep praying. You hear me? And just be cordial as you're going. Don't blast off at anyone, just take it easy, smile when you're supposed to smile, speak when you're supposed to speak, and just keep it moving, all right? So, yeah, I'm getting ready to groom myself now because I'm going to hit the road in a little bit. I have a little running around to do. I have to take this marriage application back to the courthouse that's downtown. So, yeah, that's on my agenda for today. So I will be out in the street. My friend is not here, he had to go take care of something. So, he's out. He'll be out for a good while. But you know, as you know, he drove 15 hours from Ohio to Orlando, Florida to visit me. So for someone to do all of that, they must really care about you. They must really care about me. And I can see it. I can see it. But you know, I'm always on the lookout. I don't just jump because I can jump. I jump when I want to jump. Okay? So I suggest you all do the same because there's a lot of people out there. They meet people online and all this different kind of stuff, and then they go visit them, and it turns out to be a bad apple or a bad seed or whatever. And sometimes you might know someone for a long time and things could turn out sour also. So that's why you shouldn't just get up and jump. You just be careful, watch your surroundings, watch the person or whatever, and you jump when you want to jump. You hear what I'm saying? You jump when you want to jump, not when somebody tell you. It's only way you do that is like if you're on a job or something and your supervisor tell you you have to jump. But other than that, no. Or if your parents tell you to jump, then you jump. But I'm not talking about if they tell you to jump out the window now. Don't do nothing stupid like that. You tell them to go jump out the window. But you get what I'm saying. Well, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. So yeah, you know, life is grand. I'm enjoying mine. I hope y'all do the same. And stay positive, people. Stay positive. Negativity stinks. Anything negative is not good. It can destroy you. So stay positive. Stay positive. So I'm going to end my video right now. Have a blessed day. Have a beautiful Friday. Friday is here again. For some people, it's payday. Don't spend your money all in one place. And make sure you hold on to some of it, to most of it, to pay your rent, your mortgage if that's due. Pay all of your bills, not half of the bill or holding up the bill. Oh, I'll pay this next month or whatever. No, pay what is due that month. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your bills. You need a roof over your head. If you don't have groceries, go get some groceries. You have to be frugal shopping these days. Don't go buying up all the name brand expensive stuff. Shop around. Because in the article I was reading, the no name brand stuff is just like the name brand stuff. Just that the name brand has a particular name. That's what makes the product pricier. But if you read the ingredients on the non-name brand, it has the same ingredients. So people, shop around. Don't just grab an item because it say Pillsbury and you spending more for that. Look at the non-name brand items and read what is in it. You have to be frugal. You have to be wise shopping. Seriously. And you should also try to hit the pantries. I don't know what state or city or whatever you live in, but they have to have some kind of pantry. You can Google it on your phone. If you have a computer, you can Google up pantries and you put in the area where you at and get on your way and go out there and collect some of that free food. You don't have to pay for it. If you go to a pantry and they telling you have to pay for it, don't even waste your time being there. Just go somewhere else because you don't have to pay for no food. You don't have to pay for food at the pantry. All right? Don't argue with the person. Just go somewhere else. Another thing, some pantries, they require you, well, most of them have you sign your name and say how many people is in your household. I remember when I was in New York, they used to ask for ID. You show your ID and they write the number down. But I was told the one that I went to in New York, when I could have went to it, because I used to work, I was told they were doing that for tax ID purposes. I just remember what I was going to talk about. It just came to mind when I said that. Now, if you go into a pantry that is doing that, don't waste your time going there because they shouldn't be even taxing you for this free food. You know what I'm saying? That is the church or whatever that's trying to milk you. And I don't know, and like they said, a lot of these churches out here, the ministers are crooked. That's for their pocket. So don't even stay there, waste your time putting your ID number, nothing. Go somewhere else. The 4 that I know right here around my area, well, they have a lot of them here, but I just go to the one where I volunteer. But before that, I used to check the others out and I would spread the word. All you do is just sign your name and how much people in your household. They didn't even ask for ID. But as you know, New York has a lot of crooked people. They have crooked people all over this world. But New York, mainly, you will find all sorts of any and everybody. I'm not trying to bring New York down, but it is the truth. I'm quite sure it's like that in Chicago. In these big cities, you will find the crooks, the whatever. But in New York, you can find anything. New York open 24/7. So you will find any and everything or see any and everything. So just don't forget to go hit the pantries also, Don't stick your nose up. Oh, I don't need that food. Go out there and get stuff. You will be surprised what you can get. That's food that you don't have to spend money buying. Okay, now this is what I was trying to remember, but I couldn't at the time. Yeah, our president, Trump, is also going to get rid of the IRS. He already allegedly stopped them from hiring people, and allegedly they are working on that right now. So I have to give him a thumbs up for that too. You know what I'm saying? Because the IRS is killing our pockets with all these taxes and stuff like that. Seriously. And there were a lot of good comments about that. A lot of people agree with that, And some is like saying he needs to get rid of housing taxes and stuff like that. Yep. President Donald Trump, you need to get rid of these housing taxes. Having the housing price so high. You need to get rid of the rents that's so high. I mentioned this before in a video, but now that I heard that you're getting rid of the IRS, well, they're waiting to see if this is going to actually happen. I'm waiting to see myself. But from what I'm hearing and seeing, you got some power in that voice of yours and them in that hand signature, because you sure doing things that I guess no other person thought about doing. So it looks like America have a chance of um, making America great again. I hope and pray. Um, yeah, but try to work on the rents, sir, and the house tax and the prices of houses. Try to work on that too. I pray that you will. I hope and pray you see my video and you just sign up some documentation eliminating all of that too. Because we need to survive out here. We need places to live, lay our heads and stuff like that. A lot of us can't afford these high rents, you know what I'm saying? And who wants to be paying such high rent anyway? Our pockets is not that big. So thank you for whatever you're doing with the IRS and knocking Dr. Fossey out of the bucket and whatever else you're getting ready to knock out. That's on you, but don't forget the rent, the housing price, the housing taxes. Make sure you add that in there. And there's a lot of folks out here that don't have insurance to pay their medical bills and stuff like that. Try to fix that one too. I know you can. So I'm going to end my video right now. This is JU-I saying peace out for now. And guess what? My friend named his Tesla JU-Ice. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Yep. So, have a good day. Have a nice weekend. Oh, and by the way, I got that gig tomorrow. Finally, the lady called me. So I will be doing my little gig tomorrow. So when I get over there, I will shoot a video to let y'all see what I am securing. Have a good day. Peace out.